Hi everyone, my name is Ashna Sisodia and you're watching this session on Unacademy's YouTube channel UPSC Articulate. In today's class, we will be discussing why India's recent lithium discovery is crucial for its new energy ambition and what is going to be its implication. Lithium, first of all, one should understand that this is a highly valuable and sought after commodity in today's world. And that is because of its use in the production of lithium ion batteries. These batteries are particularly important for portable electronic devices as well as electric vehicles. And not only that, these are used in renewable energy systems. So, lithium is a soft, silvery white metal that is extracted from brine pools, mineral deposits, and geothermal fields around the world. Recently, the demand for lithium is growing because of its increasing adoption of electric vehicles these days. And we are transitioning towards renewable energy sources. So these batteries are used in electric vehicles because these batteries are lightweight. Very, very important. One should remember this. Lithium ion batteries have a high energy density and it can be recharged very quickly. Apart from this, lithium ion batteries are used in renewable energy storage systems. This is to store energy which is generated from solar panels and wind turbines. So the increased demand for lithium, it has led to many countries. They are seeking to secure reliable sources of this mineral. And currently, the majority of lithium production is concentrated in a handful of countries. We'll be talking about those in the upcoming slides. But as of now, why are we discussing it? Because recently, the Geological Survey of India has found lithium deposits, which is a first for India. And about 5.9 million ton of lithium infrared resources have been established in a district of Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. We need lithium. Why? Because it is the main element which is required to make lithium ion batteries. It's a critical input for electric vehicles. And so far, all of India's lithium ion battery requirements, they are met through imports. Do you know that in 2020, in this financial year, India imported lithium ion worth of 8,811 crore. With more than 95% of this lithium was coming from Hong Kong and China as per the government data. And one should understand that India has an electric vehicle mission. We have a Vision 2030 where the government has targeted 30% electric vehicle penetration by 2030. So this discovery is going to be significant from this point of view. India's EV ambitions, coupled with its self-sufficiency approach, it makes it vital to ensure lithium security. A lithium ion battery, it packs for a single electric car is estimated to contain about 8 kilograms of lithium. And to put that requirement in context with infrared resources, 1 ton is equal to 1000 kg. And the economic survey this year also highlighted a need for a strategic mineral reserve. In short, we can say that lithium is critical from a new energy security point of view. So what are infrared resources? Let's first of all discuss that. See, mineral resources are subdivided into infrared, indicated and measured categories. This is based on the order of increasing geological confidence. Infrared mineral resources is a mineral resource for which quantity as well as grade, which means the quality of the mineral, and the mineral content can be estimated with a low level of confidence. It is inferred and assumed from geological evidence but not verified geologically. So, one should be aware of this at least. There are different stages of geological exploration for lithium. The Geological Survey of India has categorized the recent discovery in preliminary exploration, which is G3 stage. And according to UNFC, United Nations Framework Classification for Resources, there are in total of 4 stages of exploration for any mineral deposit. There is G4 stage, G3 stage is preliminary exploration, G2 is general exploration, and G1 is detailed exploration, which means that the mineral extraction process typically begins with the G4 stage. But what is the significance of these findings? As I told you, it's a white silvery metal. So lithium is also called as white gold. It's a metal of strategic nature with these applications for India, and one of that is electric mobility. With the current government's focus of our electric vehicles market, these are expected to be nearly 3/4 of Indian two-wheelers by 2030, and all new cars are expected to be EVs. So most of them will have to be powered by lithium-based battery packs in the near term. Another application is we can use it in climate change mitigation. Technologies such as these batteries and hydrogen fuel cells, these are likely to play a key role in India's plan to reduce its carbon footprint, at least by 30 to 35% from its 2005 levels by 2030, and India plans to be carbon neutral by 2070. Another strategic usage is energy transition. The success of transition from combustion vehicle to an electric vehicle, it depends on battery, which accounts for at least 30% of the vehicle's cost. So India's demand for these critical resources have risen sixfold in the last 5 years because it is trying to be the electronic and solar manufacturing hub. Apart from this energy security point of view, according to the Central Electricity Authority, the country will need 27 gigawatt of grid-scale energy storage system by 2030, which will require large amounts of lithium. And from economic point of view, as various government schemes like PLI are focusing on electronics and semiconductors, availability of lithium resources can help in establishing end-to-end supply chains. It can reduce imports and boost employment opportunities. Because the country currently imports all of its lithium needs, India is heavily dependent on Hong Kong and China for its lithium requirements. So I think this find is going to be very important for India. It is going to be very crucial. So it's a chemical element with the symbol Li, and atomic number of lithium is 3. It is a soft silvery white alkali metal. And under standard conditions, it is the least dense metal and the least dense solid element. Like all alkali metals, lithium is highly reactive and flammable, and it must be stored in vacuum, inert atmosphere or inert liquid such as purified kerosene or mineral oil. Do you know what is the global reserve for lithium? It is mostly Chile, Australia, Argentina, Bolivia, and China. These countries contain most of the reserves discovered so far globally. And in South America, 54% of the world's lithium reserves are found in Argentina, Bolivia, and Chile. This area is referred to as the lithium triangle, and this is concentrated in various salt pans present in the Atacama Desert and neighboring arid regions. So one must be aware about all these things. this can be asked in the paper. So please remember that how India is going to benefit from lithium discovery. India, like many other countries, we are seeking to transition to a low carbon economy. So, we are planning to reduce our dependence on fossil fuels, and the discovery of lithium reserves in the country, it is going to provide us a unique opportunity to support its transition and to secure a reliable source of the mineral for the domestic production of lithium ion batteries. India can benefit from this discovery. 4 or 5 points which I think you must note down. First of them is this is, with this discovery, there will be reduced dependence of India, on imports. Like I said, currently, India is heavily dependent on imports for its lithium requirements, with over 80% of its demand being met through imports. The discovery of these reserves within the country, it can help to reduce this dependence and support domestic production of lithium ion batteries. This will help us to secure the supply of lithium production for the rapidly growing electric vehicle market in the country. Another benefit can be this is going to boost the economy. Boost the economy. The development of lithium industry in India has the potential to provide a significant boost because the lithium value chain, it is expected to generate significant employment opportunities in the exploration, in mining, in processing and manufacturing sectors. And this can provide a boost to local economies in the regions where lithium reserves are discovered. Apart from this, I think we can say that this can be a support for this discovery is going to support for the Make in India initiative. Make in India initiative. How can we forget this point? Make in India initiative, you must be aware of this, that this is a flagship program of the Indian government, which is aimed at promoting domestic manufacturing and attracting foreign investment. This development of the lithium industry in the country can support this initiative by providing a reliable source of lithium for the domestic production of lithium ion batteries, which are a key component in many advanced manufacturing sectors. Apart from this, you may even say that this will result into development of domestic technology and expertise. And expertise. Because the development of the lithium industry can support the development of domestic technology. This can help to create a skilled workforce that can support the development of advanced lithium ion batteries and other related technologies. And finally, we can say that this is going to increase a lot of potential for India, potential for exports. For exports. As you know, India has the potential to become a major exporter of lithium ion batteries and other related technologies. The discovery of lithium reserves within the country can support the development of a domestic supply chain. This can help to reduce the cost and increase the competitiveness of India made lithium ion batteries. It can also help to support the development of other industries which requires advanced battery technologies, like we have renewable energy systems and electric vehicles. But despite the potential benefits of the lithium discovery, there are some challenges which needs to be addressed. One of the major challenges is the environmental impact of lithium mining, which can have significant impact on water resources, on land use and biodiversity. And it is therefore important that the lithium mining and processing operations, these must be carried out in a responsible and a sustainable manner. Another challenge is the development of a domestic supply chain for the manufacturing of lithium ion batteries. Because the development of a domestic supply chain, it requires significant investments in the development of new technologies. It requires significant investment in research and development as well as manufacturing facilities. So, coordinated effort is also the need of the hour. There should be effort between the government, industries, and research institutions. So, in conclusion, the discovery of lithium reserves in India provides a unique opportunity to support the country's transition to a low carbon economy and reduce its dependence on fossil fuels. The development of domestic lithium industry can provide significant economic benefits and support the development of domestic technology and expertise and reduce dependence on imports. However, it is important that the development is carried out in a sustainable manner with consideration for the environment and social impacts of lithium mining. This lithium triangle of the world that I just talked about, lithium triangle, just remember it's a region in South America that is responsible for producing over half of the world's lithium, which is a critical component in batteries used in electric vehicles. This region is named for the triangular shape it forms across three countries, that is Argentina, Bolivia, and Chile. So, Lithium Triangle is home to some of the world's largest and highest quality lithium reserves, with the largest reserves which are found in Atacama. There's a large salt flat located in the Atacama Desert in Chile. So, it contains a significant portion of the world's lithium reserves, with production facilities operated by companies like FMC and SQM. You don't have to remember the companies, of course, but you know, you have to remember that. So, Bolivia is there, which is home to world's largest lithium reserves, but its lithium resources are not yet fully exploited. Obviously, there are concerns regarding the environmental impact of lithium mining and extraction, particularly on water resources. Like, for example, Atacama, that is located it is one of the driest regions on Earth, and the mining of lithium can have significant impact on the availability of freshwater resources. And that's why a lot of companies are making efforts operating in this region to develop sustainable practices and technologies for lithium extraction and water management. So, apart from what we have just discovered in Jammu and Kashmir, what other potential sources of lithium are there in India? There is some potential to recover lithium from brines of Sambar, and there is Pachparda areas in Rajasthan as well as Run of Kutch in Gujarat. And the major mica belts located in Rajasthan, Bihar, and Andhra Pradesh, as well as the pegmatite belts in Odisha, Chhattisgarh, alongside the rock mining being undertaken at Mandya and Karnataka. These are other potential geological domains of the country. But what are the concerns related to the recent findings? This new find is categorized as infrared. Very, very important. I just told you that infrared mineral resource is the part of a resource for which the quantity, grade, and mineral content are estimated only with a low level of confidence. So, the lithium find in Jammu and Kashmir in infrared terms is also comparatively small, considering that proven reserves in Bolivia are 21 million tons, 17 million tons in Argentina, 6.3 million tons in Australia, and 4.5 million tons in China. And we have discussed it already that there are environmental concerns associated with such extractions that need to be dealt with carefully. So it is the finding by Geological Survey of India. You must know about Geological Survey of India, that this was established in 1851, and this is an attached office to the Ministry of Mines. The principal function of This relates to creation and updation of national geoscientific data and mineral resource assessment, airborne and marine surveys, and conducting multifarious geotechnical, geo-environmental, and natural hazard studies. So, you know, despite of this, we have a lot of challenges. Specifically, at present, if we think about it, the strategic importance is becoming increasingly recognized by the governments around the world. For example, the United States, for example, has identified lithium as a critical mineral, which is defined as a mineral essential to the economic and national security of the country. The US government has recently taken steps to increase domestic production of lithium and reduce dependence on imports, which currently account for around 80% of US lithium consumptions. China is also taking steps to secure its supply of lithium, which it views as a strategic resource for its transition towards electric vehicles and renewable energy. China is the world's largest producer of electric vehicles, and China is rapidly expanding its production of lithium ion batteries. And to support this growth, China has invested heavily in lithium mining and processing operations in countries such as Australia and Chile. So, as demand for lithium continues to grow, there are concerns about the environmental and social impact of lithium mining, and the extraction can have significant environmental impacts, particularly if it is not done responsibly. Particularly in the developing countries where mining operations can displace local communities, it can cause social and economic disruption. So, the importance of lithium cannot be overstated. The widespread adoption of electric vehicles, renewable energy systems, that is driving demand for lithium batteries, which require a reliable and a secure supply of lithium. So, as such, securing access to lithium has been a strategic imperative for many countries that are seeking to transition to a low carbon future. However, it is important to ensure that it is done responsibly and with consideration for its impacts. So, we are done with this topic, and before I end this session, full-fledged course on political science and international relation optional is available on Unacademy Plus. You can get great discounts if you are going to use my code while taking this subscription. My code is Ashna Sisodia. Simply write my name. Additional discount will be available to you. This is it for this session. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Take care.